This video is brought to you by EXPRESSVPN. Are you looking for a casual, fun beach resort in Aruba that's especially welcoming for families? Then you have to check out Hyatt Regency Aruba. Aruba is known for having the highest repeat visitor rate in the Caribbean. But still, we've stayed at multiple properties in Aruba over the years, and we've never been to one where we met so many guests who had returned to the resort year after year after year. So there's definitely something special about this place. In this video, I'll cover the accommodations, the pools, the beach, the dining, the spa, the kids club, and of course I'll cover the COVID safety protocols at the resort, so keep watching. Many thanks to Hyatt Regency Aruba for hosting us. Hey, welcome back to Top Flight Family. My name is Carmen Sognonvi, and I'm so excited to tell you all about our stay at Hyatt Regency Aruba. This trip took place right after 4th of July weekend, and we flew JetBlue out of JFK. Even though the holiday was technically over already, the airport was still extremely crowded when we arrived. Those early days of pandemic travel, when airports were empty and flights were empty, yeah, those days are definitely over. Luckily, we have status with JetBlue, so we were able to check in at the Mint and Mosaic desk, where the lines were much shorter. And we had TSA pre-check, so we had a shorter wait going through security too. But if it wasn't for those two things, we could easily have missed our flight. So if you're going to be flying this summer, make sure you get to the airport way in advance, at least 3 hours early. Because this revenge travel trend is real. By the way, I have to give a shout out to the Russell family. They're viewers of our channel and they came to say hi when we were at the Mosaic desk. They were on their way to Disney World and they told us that we inspired them to enroll in TSA pre-check, so that was really awesome to hear. If you haven't already watched our video on how to get through airport security quickly, I'll link it down below. The Aruba airport was packed when we landed. There was easily an hour's wait to get through immigration and customs. Luckily, we had signed up for Aruba's Common Pass program, which gave us access to the Fast Pass lane for COVID screening. I would highly recommend this because it easily saved us anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. If you'd like all the details on what Aruba requires from visitors in terms of COVID testing, and how you can save a ton of time by using the free Common Pass program, I have a video all about their current travel requirements, which I'll link below. We stayed in a one-bedroom king suite with an adjoining double room. The resort recently renovated all their rooms, so the design and decor are really modern and elegant. The decor pays homage to the colors of Aruba, with different shades of blue throughout the room that remind you of the beautiful ocean right outside. There's a huge living and dining area, perfect for families who like lots of space. In total, we had 2 full bathrooms and a powder room. We got a kick out of these fancy electronic toilets with bidets and seat warmers. If you'd like to see the full tour of the suite, I'll link our video down below.
Who is this?
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi?
If you say
Chi-Chi's information is up there.
Oh.
like, what are you trying to do? He's like,
Major side-eye to Daddy right now. Oh.
I always say meow. That's one of the things you can do, remember?
Chi-Chi. Good job.
Morning.
Oh.
Morning.
You are just showing off. Good morning to you.
Whoa.
Talented.
One unique thing that the girls really loved about Hyatt Regency Aruba were the birds. There are quite a few bird cages scattered around the property, but undoubtedly the star of the show is a gray talking macaw named Chi-Chi. There are 2 main pools on the resort. The first is the new adult pool with modern wooden cabanas. It's relaxing, beautifully designed, and perfect for enjoying some grown-up time. The main family pool has a swim-up bar and a water slide that Sean and Ella probably went on like 50 times during the course of our stay. At the pool, we met one woman who said that the first time she went down the slide, she was pregnant with her son. She pointed at a teenage boy and said, "And now we're back here and he's going down the slide himself." They were just one of many families we met who had been back to this resort multiple times. Speaking of running into guests, I have to send a special shout out to Kristen and her kids Addie and Nate. Kristen recognized us from TikTok and was kind enough to come and say hi.
Do you feel the same? 'Cause I got high hopes. Do you want the same? 'Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
By the way, if you're new to this channel, we're the Sognonvi family. There's me, Carmen, my husband Serge, and our daughters Sean and Ella. We work full-time as travel creators, and we're all about inspiring families to explore the world together in comfort and style. We share tips on how you can save time, reduce hassle, and maximize comfort when you travel with kids. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Our family has set a goal of visiting 21 resorts in 2021, and Hyatt Regency Aruba is the 10th one we've visited so far. Why resorts? Well, we actually have a whole video that explains that, which I'll link below. I'll also link to our 21 resorts in 2021 playlist so you can check out all the other properties we'll be visiting. Aruba is known for its white sand beaches and beautiful turquoise waters, and the beach at Hyatt Regency Aruba was no exception. The property is located on Palm Beach in the high-rise hotel section of the island. This section of Palm Beach is really lively and has a fun family vibe. Just remember that this is a public beach, so stay alert and take care of your belongings just like you would anywhere else. One thing I really liked about this location is that it's right next to Delphi Water Sports, which offers everything from parasailing to water skiing, from jet skiing to flyboarding. The first time we came to Aruba, we did a tube ride, which the girls absolutely loved. So we had to do it again. By the way, if you're wondering how we got these close-up shots without a drone, Serge is actually holding an Insta360 1x2 camera on a selfie stick. This camera is set up to turn the selfie stick invisible in the footage, so it allows for some really cool shots. I'll be sharing more about this camera soon in a separate video, but I've linked it down below in case you want to check it out. The beach and the pool at Hyatt Regency Aruba offer a variety of palapas, umbrellas, and cabanas. But one thing that's important to know is that they need to be reserved ahead of time. And there's a daily fee which is not included in the rate for your room. As soon as you book your room, I'd recommend going to HyattBeachServices.com to reserve your pool umbrella or beach palapas as well. They sell out really quickly, so the earlier you take care of this, the better. If you're traveling with a big group, you can opt for one of the family palapas, which can accommodate up to 10 guests, or one of the big palapas, which can accommodate up to 25 guests. This resort is definitely set up really well for big parties and multi-generational trips.
I just wanna take another look at you. Maybe that's when you will see that I'm falling hopelessly in love with you. 'Cause you're making me complete. I just wanna take another look at you. Will you let me?
When we travel, we often have to rely on public Wi-Fi networks. But anytime you're on public Wi-Fi, there's a risk that hackers can get to your passwords, financial details, or even your emails. One thing that brings me peace of mind is knowing that all of our devices are protected by EXPRESSVPN. With a single subscription, you can connect up to 5 devices at the same time, which makes it perfect for families. EXPRESSVPN encrypts your internet connection using the highest standards of encryption currently available. It would take a hacker with a supercomputer billions of years to crack. We've been using EXPRESSVPN for years now, and I always recommend it to everyone. Go to expressvpn.com/topflightfamily and find out how you can get 3 months free. Hyatt Regency Aruba has a full-service spa called Zoya Spa. Serge and I booked the spa's signature in-water massage treatment, which is called Massage Den Awa. This was definitely one of the most unique spa treatments we've ever experienced. The treatment is actually performed inside the adult pool. You float comfortably in the water, supported by pool noodles under your neck, back, and legs. You're given earplugs to prevent water from entering your ears, and a cool aromatherapy towel is placed over your eyes so that you can block out all distractions. With all of this, you feel a sense of weightlessness, and there's an element of sensory deprivation as well. The therapists lead you through a series of stretching and light massage. The treatment is very slow-paced, and I know it doesn't look like a lot is happening here, but it made us feel incredibly relaxed. All our stress just melted away. While Serge and I were having our spa treatment, the girls were at the kids club called Camp Hyatt. Camp Hyatt is by appointment only, and it's a good place to drop kids off for an hour or two. The space has a simple setup, 2 large connected rooms, one for arts and crafts and the other as a playroom. There are plenty of books, toys, and video games to keep kids busy. Okay, let's talk about the dining at Hyatt Regency Aruba. There are 2 main restaurants on the property. Ruinas del Mar, which means ruins by the sea, is where you're going to find the breakfast buffet each morning, but they're also open for dinner as well. It's a beautiful location that overlooks a pond of koi fish. Palms Restaurant is a beachfront restaurant that offers a primarily outdoor dining experience. Kadushi Juice Bar is located right on the beach. They serve freshly squeezed juices, smoothies, and refreshing acai bowls. If you're looking for a quick grab-and-go option, try Shoko Market Cafe. It's a cafe and mini-mart that serves Starbucks coffee and breakfast sandwiches. Hyatt Regency Aruba is not an all-inclusive property. So how much you spend on food is going to vary depending on exactly what types of dishes and drinks you order and the size of your party. If you'd like to estimate food costs before you go, all the restaurant menus are available online. Pricing for this resort can vary a lot depending on what type of accommodations you're booking, how many people there are in your party, and what time of year you're going. So I always recommend that you start your planning process by going directly to the resort's website and plugging in some dates to see what the price ranges are looking like. You can either book directly with the property, or if there's a travel advisor or travel agent that you already work with, they can help too. Okay, let's talk about COVID safety at Hyatt Regency Aruba. One thing that's interesting to note is that Aruba actually has the highest vaccination rate in all of the Caribbean. As of the recording of this video, 60% of its residents are fully vaccinated. Just a day or two before we arrived, Aruba had dropped all of its COVID restrictions, so masks were no longer needed, even indoors, and restaurants were back to full capacity. But the property still had many safety protocols in place. Rooms were all stocked with care kits that included masks, hand sanitizer, and antibacterial wipes. Hand sanitizer was available throughout the resort, and the staff continued to wear masks for safety. The first day we tried the breakfast buffet, it was not self-serve. Staff served you from behind plexiglass barriers. But by the next time we returned to the buffet, it had reverted to a completely self-serve setup. So it was really interesting to witness this transitional period. Okay, that was resort number 10 of the 21 resorts we're visiting in 2021. If you'd like to check out resort number 11, just click that video right there. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications. And follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Top Flight Family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.